Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Raid Shadow Legends dad, Nooch2Gud, and we're here to play some more Raid Shadow Legends. Where's my button? There's my button. Couldn't find my button. What is up, Croissant? How are you today? Let's try this again over here. So we continue to go on the Arbiter event. I did something fun this last week. I really went hard after this. It's not on here now, but there was a character upgrade event, and I went seriously hard. I invested everything I had into it, and I maxed it out because I have been really short on these legendary skill tomes. So I got 2 skill tomes out of that, and I got one from somewhere else. I need to upgrade Tholin's skills here, because I am really falling behind here, and yeah, you got to have these things done. So let's go ahead and keep upgrading Tholin. He's my boy. That's the one I wanted. That's what we wanted. Their cooldown -1, so that is looking hot right now. So 3 turns. I want to go try something here. So right now, on our journey, I invested like everything I had. I only got 55 gems left. I invested everything I had into getting that event maxed out. So, and right now there's, I don't think there's anything out there right now that I can do for skill tomes. I mean, Ice Golem for an epic, which I could use epics too, but yeah, we're gonna leave that as it is. Okay, so right now my Arbiter mission is 5 superior voids, and then I got some work to do over here, but this is kind of part of the same thing. And then I'm getting pretty close to just, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the 2nd or 3rd tier here. In the next week or so would be at the end. So let's go work on this. And then there's something I'm trying here. So I upgraded. I'm trying to get to the stage 20. I don't know if I could do it. I haven't done it yet. And I feel like I need more red stars, which are pretty hard to come by right now. Let me see if I don't think I can ascend Haikatoon either. I don't even know if she's the best one to get in there. I just don't have any of these. Nope. Actually, can I? I can get 1. I don't think that does it for me though. No. And I don't know if I should have Haikatoon in there at my 6 stars or if I need my Panda Boy in there, but she's turn meter for me. And if I get my 6 stars in here and get them all turn meter, that makes a difference. So let's give this thing a shot at the max tier on the Void Keep. So I'm trying to get this max tier done. I don't know. And I'm gonna put my damage up here with that thing on that new skill on 3 cooldown, and I don't have her maxed out yet either. So I've got some work. She may not be the best choice here, but let's see what we can do. She does, what I really like is fill turn meters by 15% and place a 30% increased speed buff on everybody. And that's a big deal. And then reduce turn meter over on the enemies. This one, decreased speed. So she's all about speed for my team. And I kind of need that, so let's check this out. Does she increase speed in all game modes or just in arena? So if I can get this if I can show that I can get through tier 20 of this, then I can remove the small chance of getting those other the small potions out of it. And that's what I'm trying to do. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. So far we're okay. I don't know if that increased offense is a better way to go, or health. Or I'll check Haikatoon and see if she works for speed across the board, or if it's just for arena here in a second. So basically, we're just pushing through. We're just absolutely driving through, and I'm trying to get this final tier done for the purple potions. I don't know. It seems like it's going to take forever every time, so I'm not sure if it's worth it, but, you know. And maybe if I had her maxed out, that would probably help. It sure wouldn't hurt. And that's not a good sign right there. All right, I think we're gonna go back to a lower tier here where we can have more success. He's dead, all right. All right, let's just go do a lower tier. What can we do on speed here? And does she increase speed? All battles, let's do that. Let's do that. That's a significantly better result than we just had a moment ago. All right. So far, anyway. I don't think I've gotten hit yet. There was one. Now, once I get a bunch of red stars in these characters, which is really hard to get, I'm finding, then I will be able to get through that 20th tier. Or I get everybody fully ascended, get my high Katun, and she might be my leader of choice in almost every game mode at this point right now, with my roster where it is. I need to get her in arena, I think, and get that thing moving. What's up, Com Warlock? How you doing? Yeah, I just don't think I'm ready for that final tier yet. We'll stay right here. I'm gonna take her into arena and see what I can do in there. And there we go. All right. Let's try the next stage. Let's just go up stages till we can't do it anymore. Where was I? What stage was that? I think it was there. Let's see if we can do this one faster with her in the lead. How is everybody doing this morning? That's my question for you. Back from an exhausting gym trip? Public transportation is down. Where do you live? Hello, Jean-Francois. I was on 17. Thank you. You're tracking better than I am. I'll tell you what, having her in the lead is actually making a significant difference here. Which isn't really shocking, I guess. Kale's the guy that I need to replace on the roster at some point here. I mean, he's really good, but it's like he just is not performing as I move these higher. He just gets killed so easily. Just one-shotted on almost every level at this point. When I started playing Raid, I started playing Raid about 3 months ago. You know, we got together on a sponsorship on the channel, and I started playing. And my original account, and I've still got that account going, was an account that they boosted, and I spent some money on. And I just wasn't super 100% like, I wasn't really getting the feel for the game. I like to play a game for free for a while, because I like to understand a game before I'm pumping it up and advancing quickly and spending money. So I started this free-to-play account about 5 weeks ago because I wanted to go after the Arbiter. Now that I understood a little bit more, I wanted to go after the Arbiter missions and see how long it takes me to get Arbiter missions free-to-play. Now, that's going to be a long time. I saw online, somebody said they did it in 32 days, which just seems insane to me as I'm getting into it. I'm like, 32 days free-to-play? Were you allowed into, like, some massive clan that's just getting you all sorts of stuff? I don't know. It seemed crazy to me, but I'm going after these Arbiter missions free to play, and this is really kind of my sweet spot. That was stage 19. We got 3 right there. Now I just need 2 more. Let's just run that stage again since stage 19 worked. With stage 19 barely work, I have no faith in stage 20 working. So, we played about 3 months. Live in Hanover, Germany. City in general, city also has it, but this track's going through. Part of that stinks. You got the Sunday. What are the
Love
Sunday
a Nooch stream
scaries?
to combat the Sunday scaries.
What are the Sunday scaries? Beast YOLO, I see you there. I missed that a minute ago. Sorry about that. I just don't see how that's possible. I don't see how you can do this in and I'm not making, there's no accusation there. You know, I'm still a fairly new player to the game. It's just really difficult to see it getting done in 27 days. I guess maybe if you're in some really super high level clan, there might be extra rewards there and help, or maybe if you get the right RNG and grab the right character or something, but golly, I'm 5 weeks in, or almost 5 weeks in, and I'm not through the 3rd tier yet. And I've been getting after it pretty hard. I mean, I have only 50 gems right now. I've been spending my gems. I've really been pushing hard, and I just finished like a tourney yesterday where I got a bunch of legendary books for myself, so I don't know. That's a millennial term for the anxiety that comes with having to go back to work tomorrow. Man, just enjoy the time you got. You can't. Don't worry about tomorrow. It's gonna come here. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day not working. Don't worry about working. Killing yourself. You're causing yourself unneeded stress. Beast YOLO, no apology. You know, it's great when you guys come and apologize to me for not being around for a while. You don't owe me that. But I'm glad you're here, buddy. Let's see here. All right. New Orleans is a great place. My cousin actually lives there. He's a chef down there, pastry chef. You kind of hate RNG in games. Well, is there a game without RNG? I feel like I did play a game like this where all the damage was exactly the same every time, and I'm not sure. I thought that would be cool, but it didn't seem cool. I was playing it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what that game was. Was it Marvel Strike Force? You guys hear the sun will come out tomorrow? Wow. Just need 2 more of those max potions. This is taking a while, but this is my best bet for my best percentage chance, so I'm better off taking a while to do it. That just don't stress about it advice is worthless. It doesn't work like that. It can. I don't know what to tell you. It can. Some stress is thrust upon you. Some some have stress thrust upon them. Some are stressed, and guys, in the same way that happiness is a choice, a lot of times stress is a choice. And if you learn how to manage it, you could, you know. I do feel like there's a generation of people that have had their lives, you know, anywhere from age 2 through age 30 that have had their lives directly impacted in a very negative way by COVID and how we shut everything down. And I think that's too bad. Guys, I mean, life sucks and then you die. Life sucks and then you die. I don't know what to tell you, and that's not going to change. It's never going to change. So you have to be able to find ways to push through it and deal with it. The advice is say, just don't stress about it. Oh yeah, that's pretty pithy, but finding things you can do, finding ways to, in this case, enjoy your weekend until it's over. Golly, don't let tomorrow ruin today, you know? Make today a good day. You can do that. You can do that. Come on, man. I don't know the name of the restaurant. I know that he makes pastries for 3 different places. Like, he gets up early in the morning, and then I think that he works for a restaurant that's got multiple locations, or an owner that owns multiple restaurants or something like that. And he makes the pastries for them early in the morning and then delivers them to the stores. But I don't know the names. Yeah, man, life's gonna be punching at you till the day you turn into dust. I unfortunately, there's just part of it is maybe just realizing that and you gotta deal with it. I don't know. I love you guys. I hope you're doing okay. I don't want anybody to have stress, but that's not gonna stop it from coming. It's coming. Stress is coming. Life sucks. You gotta find ways to push through it and deal with it. And yeah, hopefully you've got loved ones that are around you, maybe. This is an escape for a lot of us, just playing games. Some people are mentally built. I know I can't just not stress about things. I play games, focus on something. Yeah, that's, well, there, you've built yourself a tool. You've got yourself a tool, gaming, that helps you, you know, remove you from the stressful environment that life gives you. And that's your tool. I was just saying that too. We were kind of agreeing. I get you though. My wife stresses about everything. I think in part that's a mom thing, or yeah, I think that's a mom thing. Once you have the kids, I don't know. She's always got that worst case scenario in her head. She always wants to plan for the worst case scenario. I'm like, you don't have to, like, you know, we can plan for like bad things, but worst case scenario comes, you just got to deal with it in the moment. It can happen. It's definitely happened to our family more than once, where like I lost a job, or I was in an industry that entirely collapsed overnight and I had no idea what was coming. Stuff happens, dude. I do think part of it is the farther you get into life, the more things you will have experienced, and you realize that you're still there. You're still standing after all of the stuff that's dealt to you over time. You're still standing, and that's helpful to me for sure. Yeah, I agree with you, Micah. That's why I made the video. Yeah, but then you're like incentivizing yourself to be like Batman. I don't know if you're aware, Batman's not a super mentally healthy person. Just FYI. The choices Batman makes to deal with life are maybe not choices we should be looking at as real life human beings. Just I don't know, just a thought. Yeah, Don't Worry, Be Happy is also pretty pithy, but I really do think that the more things you go through and the more crap that happens in your life, when you push through it and you're able to get through it, it does help you realize that next time something bad happens, it could be a lot worse. I do think that that's true. Yeah, I've heard that actually exercising is good for it. Exercising is good for you. Give me those two. I got those two, the 3 superior. Now I'm on a cold streak. Your dad's advice is do what makes you happy. Life is too short. He turned 70 this year. That's what I'm saying. Like, your dad's been through the ringer. I guarantee it. I don't know what I don't know your dad at all. He's 70 years old. He's been through the ringer. He's in the ringer. My grandfather is 97. My wife's grandfather is the same age as they're like born within a week of each other, actually. And they're still around. I mean, what are they gonna do? They both, you know, they both have a lot of challenges. When you're 97, you're pretty much walking around in pain when you walk. It's a hard knock life, man. Get on that bike, Adam Broussard. What are you playing these days, Adam? Game-wise. I'm trying to fathom. I need to go check out. This is a good discussion, by the way. Just talking about it helps you deal with it too. I need to go check out Vulcan and how he did it in 27 days. Free to play? $27 Arbiter free champs only. Does it say free to play or it says free champs only?
Welcome back to Ray.
I'm gonna watch this video here he made. His video does not say free to play. His video says free champs only. Call of Duty Mobile, is that good? I'm not a shooter guy. I would be the worst. Wrong potions. I would be the worst at that. They have camos you can grind. That was my attention for years. Only got to play a few games a day usually. No, disc golf is good for you. One of my lifelong friends plays disc golf now to keep himself active now that we're in our 50s. You gotta stay active, man. I mean, disc golf is a lot of walking and short little bursts of energy. Yeah, that's good for you. Much like golf, except less expensive, I think. I will say with the Arbiter mission, I wish that more games had this type. I think it's a really good way to start a game. I know that like Galaxy Heroes, all these games start with quests, but the structure of the Arbiter missions is really strong. The way that they've got it put together to accomplish quests in the game. Like, it's very specific and makes you... Ooh, yeah, he can't die. Tholin's got to stay alive. You went back on Game Boy and played the Dragon Ball games? I'm sure my kids played those. I remember playing I played Pokemon games. Red, Gold, whatever, Platinum. I played some of those on the Game Boys that my boys had. I never really super got into it, but I tried them out for sure. We're gonna watch that Vulcan video here in a minute. I want to see if he did it free to play or free. His video says free champs only, and that to me is different than free to play. And that's not a besmirchment. It just is different. That's all. That'd be great, Con Warlock, or something. You know, introduce something for new players where they go through a. Uh-oh, this is not going well. Ah, bad RNG that time. I'm out of energy. Let's see. Let's go do our stuffs. There's some energy. Let's go play Classic Arena and get some energy there. What's my defense team right now? I might need to try. I have not been trying to hold defense here. I may need to try to hold this gold defense now. All right, we're gonna put that in. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this up here. See how this goes. If you micromanaged it, making sure all the unlocked dungeons and the like line up with your daily progress, I guess it would be. It seems impossible to me to get to the end of the missions in less than a month, free to play. I mean, the amount of micromanagement will be off the scale micromanagement. The fix for Carbonite Grand Arena is a Galactic Power leaderboard. You mean matching people up by Galactic Power, which is how Grand Arena was structured originally, and I don't think they're ever going back to that, so we gotta think of something different. That what they're trying to do is incentivize people to build your roster, because what was happening with the Galactic Power matchups is people were purposefully how's my... Oh, because she's... Yeah, okay. People are purposefully holding their rosters back. Like, not upgrading their galactic power on purpose to play low levels of Grand Arena, and they didn't want to incentivize that, which I get that. So I think it's got to be something different. They're not going to go back to that. Yeah, they're not going to go back to that. There's just got to be something done about the people that have huge rosters that join Grand Arena and don't play, and they just cheese this. I mean, that's the same thing. They're cheesing the system. So they got to stop that, but whatever. This is obnoxious. Too many revives over there. How about this one? Let's see. Good choice. No, that stun on, who did that AoE stun? Can Tagawar get a revive here? That'd be super awesome. Nope. Maybe another turn, though. Constant skill block is going to keep me from reviving anybody, okay? Now take a turn. Take a turn. There you go. That's a big save move right there. Yeah, Galactic Power Gates for Leagues is probably the best idea. The other Galactic Power Gates, or the other idea would be if you're inactive for more than 50% of your battles, you just go to an inactive bracket and get less rewards. There's just incentives built in for people to not play really hard and go out there and... Oh, tree, I don't like that one. I did see 28 Years Later. It was weird. And I would say not really my style. Some of it was interesting. Whoa, it definitely diverged from the original by quite a bit. The original 2 by quite a bit. So I would say it didn't do a lot for me. It seemed very artsy-fartsy would be a good word for 28 Years Later to me. Like, it was very like, oh, look, here's things we can do with our art. With our movie, with our film, we could put crazy music in the background to set the mood. And it's like, just make a movie. Tell a story. I don't know. It's a little much for me. A little much for me. Yeah, the second one is good. The first 2 are really good. The first one's amazing. Adam, we're on the same page. I don't even know if I liked it overall. The ending was really weird. Everything was really weird about it. I don't know. Yeah, 28 Years Later, it just didn't do much for me. Seemed like it was made for a different crowd than me, which I guess most movies that Hollywood loves are, because I'm not part of that crowd. I did see the new Superman movie. I thought it was good, not great. I thought Superman was... There were some really weirdly timed jokes in it. I don't know that I need the snark of other superhero movies in my Superman movie. I don't know that I don't need it, but it was all right. It wasn't bad. And I do like this Superman, the overall, the feeling of hope, and I like this Superman, the way he presents better than, the previous Superman, Snyder's Superman, who was it just all felt really dark to me, and just way too dark. So I really liked the way they presented Superman. I love that the original music is back, because John Williams is a genius that makes me feel all the feels. Every time John Williams writes music for a movie, any John Williams movie is going to be a better movie because he did the music for it. So I'm glad they brought the music back. I didn't really like what's his name as Lex Luthor. I didn't think he didn't bring anything to that role at all for me. Like, he didn't do anything. He just kind of played it, and, you know, I didn't get anything out of his Lex Luthor interpretation. I thought he was just reading lines and like trying to be a bad guy. It didn't do much for me. I really wish I could get Michael Rosenbaum to come back and just be Lex Luthor, because he's so good. Yes, she does. Wampa needs that King Cookie. Yeah, what's his name? I can't think of his name now for what. Nicholas Hoult. So yeah, he did, they said he did audition for I don't know if he originally auditioned for Superman, but he did audition for Superman. That would have made no sense. He would have been horrible. Which he even said. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like Lex should be more cold and calculating than emotionally. He was super emotional. Like, super emotional. And I don't know, I didn't really think that he carried the beginning really well, where they were like number 1, number 12, number 6. I don't know, I just didn't think he did a great job. I've liked him in a lot of other movies. I just didn't really get him as, it didn't work for me as Lex Luthor. I did like that Lex Luthor was actually evil. I liked that. I thought that was a good play. John Williams is a major part of why many of the best movies that you've ever seen are the best movies you've ever seen. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, E.T., Jaws, Harry Potter. John Williams is a major part of those movies. Major. There's more too. Superman, right? Making a dent in this arena stuff here. Yeah, I thought this new one, the jokes didn't land often for me. Like that joke toward the end of the movie where Mr. what's his name? I can't remember what he's called. The black guy. What's his Mr. Not I keep saying Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Incredible. It's not though. It's something like that. This isn't going very well. I need some heal or some shield, or there we go. Jeez. Jeez. Mr. What is he called? Mr. I liked his character. I liked him a lot. Mr. Terrific, thank you. Something like that. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Terrific. I liked his character a lot. At the end of the movie, when he says to Superman, "Oh, we got important things to do," and Superman goes, "I've been doing important things." I thought that was really kind of bad. That was... They just kind of wedged that joke in there, and it then honestly that was at a really important part of the movie. To me, that's just where Superman just steps up and does it. I don't need the snark from Superman at that point of the movie. That's what I'm saying, I guess. There's a point of Superman where there's a point where he can be funny, and there's a point where I need him to just step up and just take care of business, and that was a step up and take care of business moment, and they made it snarky, and I didn't like that. I'm just gonna grab a piece of gear and... All right. Let's get back to our missions here. I got 3 of those. Is there any way I'm getting through? Let's try this one more time with our speed on there. I don't think this is happening, but let's try it. Oh, you were talking about Jedi Knight Luke. You just said the first part. I don't know if you need that. Lex with robots, I don't get it. I might love the new Lex, the older one. Yeah, I just... I don't know, maybe too much was given away in the trailers. Like, there was so much released on it. I don't know. I didn't think he played the cool part of Lex very well, and I just didn't really like him as Lex. Sorry, man. You really need to have a great Lex Luthor for Superman to work. It's why Smallville is still such a great show. I gotta keep Tago alive. I've gotta get a revive here. This isn't gonna work. I need a revive in the worst way right now, and he's about to die. No, we got it. Okay, we'll see if this works. Kale Kale is like a house of sand, dude. All right, still not gonna happen. I don't mind the struggle of the hero. I don't mind the struggle and the life journey of the hero where you're just not sure what's gonna happen, where it goes from here. Superman was clearly... Let me think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really like, again, I can't remember his name, Nicholas Hoult as Lex. I also feel like Lex was too emotionally invested in the things he was doing. And I feel like Lex should be more, like, detached. Like, even Kevin Spacey was just too emotional at some point. I just feel like you have to be... Lex is a cool customer, man. Stuff does not... But he is a stoic bad guy, and I like my Lex to be stoic. That's what I'm saying, I guess. I like my Lex stoic. Doing evil things, and the blood pressure's not moving, you know? He's a psychopath. And that's not what we got. That's not what we got. So, and then... I like Mr. Terrific a lot. Green Lantern was fine. I knew what I was getting there. Hawk Girl, the screaming was a little weird. The way she screamed like a hawk, it was a little weird. My wife and I were like, that's a little bit off-putting. You should be off-putting. Thought I said hot girl? What did I say that was close to hot girl? I don't know what I said that was close to hot girl. I didn't think the script was great either. I agree with that. It was better than Man of Steel, for sure. But it still just didn't feel like... First of all, it's probably too soon. Second of all, I really can't get past... There were just a few times where Superman was engaging in the snarky humor, and I felt like that should have been left to the League of Dudes or whatever they called it. The Justice Gang. Yeah, they should have been... The Stark should have been left there. Superman can be funny, but I don't like him. I don't like... there we go. We got that done. Perfect. Done. 2 affinity bonuses to level 4. Do I have this one? Ah, I'm so close. I gotta win more arena matches here. Is anything here gonna give me some arena refills? No. Nope. I'm almost to this legendary tome. That might... I'm gonna get close to finishing off my Tholin. Anything gonna give me some arena stuff here? 180 minutes. That's another 90 minutes. Ugh. Actually... math is hard. This minus this is 60 plus that. Another, yeah, 90 minutes. Anything over here gonna give me some arena energy? No. 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 And this is finished. Accuracy's best boost, thanks. Well, I'm too deep into this now. I gotta finish this, and then I can start working on accuracy. I gotta finish this. So, I'm gonna do... this would be good for some energy. Can I do this stuff? HP champion with a 5 or 6 star regeneration set. I don't have many HP champions here, do I? Oops. 5 or 6 star regeneration set. Do I have that? Nope. Where do I get regeneration sets from? Can I craft those? So I need a 5 or 6 star set regeneration. That's not gonna do it for me. Either way, I'm not getting any arena, so I'm gonna actually... I need to get that affinity upgrade, so let's do this. Do I get anything out of live arena? Well, let's play some live arena here. Yeah, I think the Snark fits more into Guardians of the Galaxy than Superman. Yeah, I think Superman's worth seeing. Absolutely, I think it's worth seeing. I don't think it's the best Superman. The best Superman movie is still the original one. Okay, let's let them... I keep facing bots here and they just ban my leader, so I probably should have put in the panda, but whatever. Yeah, the problem, Track Media, is if I go in there, it's not really feeding everything else I gotta do for the Arbiters, so it is what it is. Well, it's still my turn? What? Oh, confirm, sorry. Yeah, Fire Knight and the Dragon in the dungeons are where you get the gear, but it's like... if I do those, I fall behind on other game modes, and I can't afford to spend my energy there while I'm going after the Arbiters, so... I don't know. I like this game mode. A little weird they're here at the beginning where I'm just facing bots for the most part, and this person's more confused than I am. Bollywood Superman? Do they have a Bollywood Superman? Christopher Reeve was just Superman forever. He was just too good. You're also the generation that actively uses the word adulting. I'm gonna ban Rhonda here. Maybe that's wrong, but... Yep, they always ban the leader. Those bots always ban the leader, so I could have put somebody else in that leader slot, but I'll take this team. I don't think adulting is like snowflake activity or whatever. Nah. It's not what I wanted to do. I have no heal in here with this team. That's probably a mistake. Yeah, I'm not sure that turn meter ad did a lot here. Wow. What is that? And that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to do any of that. Pressing wrong buttons all over the place. All right, we're okay. Adulting is hard, no doubt about it. Life is hard. I like that. I've been watching Norm Macdonald again. He's got that stand-up joke where he's like, I hear about people that, you know, take their own lives, and everybody says, I don't know why they did it. And I said, you don't? Were you unaware of the relentless pain that is life? You know, anyway. All right, I'll do that later. Okay. Woof. Oh, these gold guys are too hard for me, man. Try this one. That doesn't even seem worth it. Let me take a look at that video.
Legends, this is the last time I'm probably going to be doing this, just for a little bit, like for a little bit at least. But we have completed our Arbiter missions on my new free-to-play account. You can see we are energy capped. That's because I went to bed to let the keys generate, woke up, did those keys instantly, trying to record this before I go to my son's basketball. But we have done the Arbiter missions on this new one, and we are still on day 27 of login. Now, this is super stupid, sweaty stuff. No one's going to do this. Like, the idea of this account was not to do Arbiter in 27 days. The idea was to give a free progression path of where anyone joining the game could use free champions to basically complete everything you need to for the Arbiter.
See, free champions, not free to play. You can't do this free to play in 28 days. So it likely invested in energy, getting a lot of energy, getting a lot of, you know, you're not doing this free to play in 28 days. The
big thing with the Arbiter missions that is going to slow people down is the Great Hall. I had my 15-minute timer on basically the entire 27 days. That is not a way to live your life. That is not a fun way to play a game. I am like, dude, my arena tickets are capped because as soon as I got that, I'm like, dude, I'm taking a break from this. I can't be bothered for a little bit. So that's the big thing, that if you're trying to play everything optimally and you have the champions you need, this is still going to hold you up. And I'd say realistically with these kind of champions and, you know, playing somewhat hardcore-ish, you're looking at maybe like 40 to 60 days.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. That makes more sense. When I saw that he had done it free to play, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, that just did not vibe. That just did not vibe. So, all right. I don't think I can play in gold right now. I'll try this one. I don't want to spend it. How many of these refill? All buffs on kill. That's what I was thinking. All right. Well, since I'm gonna have to work on the affinities up here, and I got to get this one to level 4, and I'm just not there yet. And in fact, I'm gonna go back into arena, and I'm gonna drop down that defense again. Let's just put her in there alone. What's coming up next on my missions here? Got that. 3 tier 4 masteries. I need to go get masteries, so I might do some Minotaur here. That's it. And I got a fuse relic. I'm almost there. I'm almost to tier 4. So the affinity bonuses I'll have to work on the next couple of days. I'm sure I'll get some extra of that somewhere. So let's go do the Minotaur. That's just doing that. That's doing that live. And that, I can already do that. And then Relic Keeper, I'm almost ready for, actually. So we're almost done with tier 3 here. So I've actually got all these guys. He's actually ready. And I just have to ascend all these other ones. In fact, let's go see if I can ascend them now. Yep, we'll go ahead and get her ascended. So I can fuse Relic Keeper. Then we gotta get this dude ascended. Yeah, I'll have to do some more of that. So we'll do that later. So, all right, let's go do some, I gotta get some tier 4 masteries. Right, so who do I have masteries? So I have... He's maxed out. She's on tier 3. And I need what? 3 tier 4 masteries? We'll go look in a second. Tagor's got 3 tier 4 masteries. Kale's got 3 tier 4 masteries. Nothing on High Katoon yet. So yeah, I think it's is that what it is? 3 tier 4 masteries. So I don't need banners now. Okay, so we'll do her next. So I need a bunch of stuff. Let's go spam that Minotaur. I think I have to do it though. Let's see here. Let's see. Can I just do this? Yeah, I did my clan quest last week. I don't know if I'm gonna reset yet or not. I did them recently. Good question, Alfredo. We'll go take a look at that. That might give me some stuff. I invested all sorts of clan and rewards and energy this last week to get through that event to get 2 legendary tomes. Because, man, those are killing me right now. Hey, Old Man Cod, what's up? And then Vicious, how you doing? And that's great, Kevin. Thank you. Kevin, I don't know. I'd have to see your roster, but what do you mean just refresh and find one unit at a time? I don't know what you were referencing. I'm sorry, we had no chat on Twitch or the shorts feed for a long time, so I probably missed you. What were you talking about with there? Yeah, you're 100% right, old man COD. Farm arena, refresh and find one unit at a time. Yeah, but I'm gonna wait till I get the refreshes free. My refresh was costing me, right? I realize that's what he was saying with the 15-minute timer he was running. Even with that, I mean, I guess that might do it for you. I'm not gonna live, like he mentioned, I'm not gonna live my life like that. I'm not gonna sit here refreshing arena every 15 minutes for my entire day. I've got things going on. I got stuff to do. So, but I guess that would make the difference, right? But he still did not say free to play. He did not say free to play. He said with free champions is what he said. I got you, Vicious. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's why he was using RSL Helper. Which again would not be free to play, right? I don't know anything about that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got content to make, I got family to spend time with, I got stuff. I can't just sit here and refresh raids every 15 minutes, you know? Yeah, I got the energy already. I grabbed all the energy. We'll go look at my clan quest here. Hold on. Thank you. I can get more, okay. Rare or higher champion from dwarves to rank 5. 50 increased defense buffs. In tag team, I can do that. 5 simultaneous debuffs on the boss in the Fire Knight's castle. That's kind of annoying, actually. Craft 5 artifacts, crit damage percent substats in the forge. That shouldn't be that difficult. 50 increased speed buffs. Well, I'm gonna get that. Wait. Hold on. Clear the Dragon's Lair with all champions from Undead Horde. Don't have that. Place block revive 100 times. I don't have that. Use 10 rank 5 or higher HP percentage glyphs. I don't have that. Survive 100 turn. No. I can't do these. Somebody said to do the elites. I can't do these. Kidding me? Nah, I won't be able to do that. Ten simultaneous debuffs on the boss? No. Yeah, I can't do those. Those are crazy. 10 simultaneous debuffs on the boss in the spider's den? That's a lot. 100 increased speed buffs in tag team arena offense. I'll be able to do that. I will be able to do that. Okay, that's all my quests. So I'm gonna be placing decreased defense, 5 artifacts and crit damage subsets. Let's do that right away. I could do that, but do I need to do that? Let's see here. I kind of want perception. That's what I want, actually. I'm not too specific there. We need crit. Was it crit damage or crit chance? Ah, crud. Was it crit damage? I think it was crit damage, right? Crit damage. Okay, let's go back. Wait, I thought I just had that. Was it not on the 5? Yeah, I'm good there. Okay. Crit damage. And craft. I need 5 crit damage. There's 1. I'm gonna keep in case I need to. I don't know. No. There's speed. We'll keep that. I love perception, actually. There's 2 crit damage. There's speed, we'll keep that. Three crit damage. That could be nice, but no. And now I'm down to these. Four crit damage. Wait, no. Nope. Give me another crit damage, come on. Nope. But I got speed. Nope, but I got speed. Nope, but I got speed again. We're getting a lot of speed ones here. Remove my glyphs? Okay. But if I only roll like... I'm just trying to get crit damage, I don't know. No. Really? Is it this hard to get a crit damage % chance on one of these? Come on. Come on. This should not be this hard. Come on. Jeez Louise. When I have the thing on there, I'm like 1 out of every 3, and now it's like none. This should not be this hard. There's only like 10 or 12 stats. Come on. This is, they're just ganking me at this point. I don't want to spend it on this. Hold on. I don't have it on anything now. I'll just do that. This is annoying. The chances are not this low. There's only about a dozen abilities. I've rolled like a dozen things here and I can't hit it once. This is bad RNG. This is bad juju right now for sure. Come on, man. This is bogus. Bogus. I call complete bogus here. Guys, there's not that... This is ridiculous. Is crit damage like just one you never roll? Is that what the deal is? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 substats, one of which is crit damage. I rolled about 20 pieces of gear and I can't hit one crit damage? That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So the only way to roll crit damage is to have that crit damage special charm on there. Okay, finally. That's not a bad little boot, but geez Louise, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, so we've got 50 increased defense buffs in tag team and increased speed buffs in tag team. We can do a lot of that. As far as the store, I think I've spent all my money. I did that in their clan shop. Yeah, I bought 10 energy. I told you guys, I maxed out that event to get 2 legendary tomes, so I've already spent everything this week. So this will be for next week, which is fine. Which is fine. But let's go do those tag team. And land all of our defense and speed ups. We've got everybody in here to do all that, so we're good. Hey, thanks, Riza. I'm glad I could help you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, poison fills a debuff, but it's got to be 10 different ones from what I've seen. You can have 10 poisons on. I've had some weird things go on with those debuff the boss stuff. Like, it's turned out where it didn't work for me. Like, I felt like I had it 3 or 4 times and it didn't work. So I don't know. Thank you also, Kevin. I appreciate that. Oh, we already talked about that. I don't know. That was obnoxious. I'm not even getting to my increased speed because we're killing him too fast. That's an increased speed. There we go. Little rant. I hear you saying it could be 10 the same. I'm just letting you know. I got one of those very early on playing this game, and I remember landing 7 or 8 debuffs with that method, and it did not count it like multiple times until I had 5 different kinds of debuffs up there on the screen. So, I don't know. I mean, the longer these two stay alive, I don't think they're going to kill me. The longer I can get my speed buffs here. There's more. My speed's gonna be in. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We can go look. See, the increased defense is gonna take me a while. I've already got 24 out of 100 speed, so I mean, increasing my speed farm isn't really gonna help me much because I gotta get the defense too. So. That's all I'm saying. I see what you're saying, though. It really wouldn't matter. But we can do that. Come on. Taking too long. I don't have a lot of good accuracy on my gear, and that's problematic for me. So I don't end up landing a lot of the debuffs I need to be landing because I'm just lacking accuracy on my gear in general. Everybody, if you have not yet downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, now is the time. I'm gonna pop a link here in the chat on our YouTube feeds. And we'll throw a link in the chat for Twitch. If you have not yet downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, use my link. You're gonna end up getting three legendary champions out of it. If you use the code Demon Lord, you'll get Tholin, Foulbeard, you'll get a couple other champions right now with the Lemonisi event going on. It's a great time to get 3 legendary champs on your roster for free in Raid Shadow Legends. Download the game today. Looking for low-hanging fruit here, man. I always forget about the clan quests. I don't know why. I get them done when I get them, but I just forget that they're there. I feel like this is doable. Alice is gonna wipe this whole team. Watch this. I like her. I wish I had her. But I think Tholin's better. See, my Ugo's just not landing a lot of debuffs. That's right here to remind me. Thank you for reminding me. I'm here to remind you of the mess you made when you missed your clan quests. All right. I think that's enough for that screen. Let's go see if we can refresh Arena and get something good in there. Whoop. There we go. God, do I want to refill? I think I can do 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these. So let's go ahead and refill it. And I need to stay in gold at this point. I need to stay in gold because I've got to get those affinity bonuses really moving, and that's going to happen from gold. This guy reminds me of, who's the character in League of Legends? The rat that runs around? What's his name? I can't remember his name. I can see him running around, being snarky. I can picture it. cat or something like that. Twitch is the rat. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Yep. Thank you, Alfredo. I can see him. He's like a funny character. I'm not gonna go against that team. It's Twitch. Yeah, this isn't going great. No. And we get this. All right. Hang on, I got some clan boss stuff to do here too. Always do this, always do this. All right, let's get some more of this stuff here. What are Lemonisi's masteries here? Okay. Who's good in early game PvE? What are we talking about? Alice? So yeah, I had heard that somebody, I think somebody mentioned to me that Wukong was really good late game, and he's not good early game. I've tried him. I didn't really get much out of him at all. This is not going great, although now we're okay. But Alice is good early game maybe, and Wukong's good late game. And I don't know if Tholin's going to be a great late game, but he's doing great for me right now, I'll tell you that much. Oh boy, he's not doing very well here. Let's see if he can pull this off. All right. I don't know. I never felt like Wukong was helping me as much as I feel like Tholin has been much better for my roster. I just feel like Tholin has been a much better character for my roster than Wukong ever was. How many of those do I need? I need like 360 of them, right? because I got to get 3 tier 4. Yeah, 120. Plus, I need 80 here. So I need 440 scrolls. That's the rest of our stream. We'll be grinding this in the Minotaur here. Yeah, Tholin is just been like an absolute bomber on my account. He does so much for me. I hear you, old man COD, but a team I ended up having with that original account was Wukong, Kale, Ugo, and I don't remember who the other one was. And I just didn't have anybody that was just doing flat out damage. Like, I had nobody on that team that was just nuking people, and it was really holding me back. So Tholin just coming out here as a big damage dealer in the early game here for me has been a godsend. He really does work, man. I don't know how good Lemon EC is yet. I mean, she's a giveaway free legendary, so I don't expect her to be a world beater, but she's one of only 3 or 4 legendaries on my... 3 legendaries in my account right now? 4. 4. 4? 3. Uh-oh. Bad, bad, bad. How'd that go so far south, that last one? I haven't done Wordle today. There we go, that's it. Nope. All right, how we doing? I only need 440 of these. On my original account, I'm trying to save up a bunch of resources so I can really get after one of these monthly champs here, one of these monthly legendary launches. Yeah, track meter. That's kind of how I feel about her. Her kit doesn't look very exciting, and I don't see her doing a lot of exciting things. But yeah, I would, for my account where it is right now, she's doing just fine, you know? Just fine. Just don't book her for Fire Night. What? Oh, I should just don't spend books on her. I get it. That makes sense. I don't know where I'm going with my next legendary unless I can find one. You know, Bambus is all right. He's a pretty good support. Not super exciting. But yeah, once I get all the legendary books on Tholin here, I've got Tholin, I've got Bambus, I've got her now, Luminara, not Luminara. Lemon-EC. Do I have another legendary somewhere in here? Hold on. Lemon-EC, Tholin, Bambus are my only legendaries. I almost think I would want... She's good for Fire Night. Like... He is a really good support, actually. At my roster where it is right now. So, I don't know, we'll see. This will not stop being lit up. I was like hoping to maybe get to this. I'm not gonna get there. I did this on it. I'm still learning how these things work. I should not have done this part, but I still am not getting that 5-star chicken on this without a lot of work. These events just take a lot of work to get to if you're gonna do them, so. Anyway, I'm learning. What's here? Oh. Let's finish this off and then head out for the day. Wow, I don't think I can beat a Faction Wars boss. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. I don't even have any Dark Elves, and I can beat the Faction Wars boss with just your boy. Are you near volcano gases, old man? God, where are you right now? Whatever happened to that volcano in Alaska? It was in, Anchorage. Or it was like 90 miles from Anchorage or something. So it still hasn't erupted yet, but they're thinking it's coming at some point. That's been going on for a couple months. Iceland. Well, then that's a constant thing for you if you're in Iceland. Like, you just live with volcanic gases constantly. It's gotta be like a thing. Like around here, you get like, you know, bad air warnings for pollen and stuff in the air, and yours is bad air warnings for volcanic dust or whatever. Gases, you said. Yeah, welcome to Iceland. Oh, you're on Twitch, Alfredo. What? Oh, you're Alfredo? Cool. Yeah, we run YouTube and Twitch side by side on streams. That one's been going now on and off for 2 years. Jeez. At some point, the Earth is going to consume us, and I apologize to anybody who's not really realizing that. At some point, the big one's gonna hit, and we're gonna be in the Dark Ages for 100 years. Because that's what happened in whatever it was, 400 or 500, and they think that it was it Krakatoa that went off? It wasn't documented because it was on the other side of the planet from, you know, Western, and I think even China wasn't able to see, like, it was in the islands in, like, is it the Malaysian or Indonesian islands is that Krakatoa? But yeah, they think that that's what caused the Dark Ages, where the sun just never came out. And at some point, that's going to happen again. We have zero control over it, and all we can do is try to be prepared for the next time that occurs. Okay, there we go. Also, at some point, there's going to be a comet, and what are you going to do? Send Bruce Willis out to drill down into it and put a nuke in the middle of it? Come on. You prefer Deep Impact over that film? Where they just... What'd they do in Deep Impact? Didn't they just launch a nuke at it? And it hit and it didn't move it at all? And then they said, well, that's it. And then Morgan and Freeman and Téa Leoni just pitched it in and said, we're done. And then Frodo ran up a mountain, right? I don't know if I'm getting through this. Let's see. Armageddon's more fun, and my wife cries every time because at the end, with Liv Tyler like saying bye to her daddy, my wife, that makes her gets her every single time. The two things in movies that get my wife every single time is Liv Tyler saying bye to her daddy at the end of Armageddon, and in Independence Day, there's a scene where the aliens nuke Los Angeles. And somehow, what's her name? The stripper girl. I can see her. I can see her now, and I can't think of her name. Anyway, she gets her kid into like part of the concrete bunker in the tunnel somehow that's set up, and doesn't somehow. The flames don't get to them, but the golden retriever just barely makes it, and he jumps, and the flames are behind him, and my wife just like bursts. She doesn't burst into tears, but she gets teared up about it every single time. They still drilled. It was done more by automatic. The comet split, and with the spaceship crew used the last nukes to blow up the bigger part, the smaller ones to... Okay, is that what it was? So basically, here's what happened with Deep... This has happened many, many, many times. Somebody comes up with an idea, or two people come up with an idea for a movie. Hey, let's have a comet coming toward the planet, and they try to nuke it, and it splits off, and then somewhere along the way, creative differences split the people, and each one will sell their creative differences to a different studio, and those two movies came out at basically the same time with the same idea, just different, and you know, yeah. I'm having fun playing this free-to-play Kilmo. Where can you find a guide to optimize free-to-play account? Well, I don't have a guide yet because I don't feel like I'm informed enough to make a guide. But if you just work your way through the Arbiter missions, which is what I'm doing, I think I don't want to play through this for... Let's just go here, super rated and multi-bout. Really, the game's kind of got it built in with the Arbiter missions. The Arbiter missions in the game are going to guide you through the game. It's a really well-built early gaming system for free-to-play accounts and just new accounts in general to walk you through how the game works. And so that's why when I started this second free-to-play account, I just decided to go out to the Arbiter missions. So I think it's fun free-to-play. It is very grindy, I will tell you that. It's not like Galaxy of Heroes or Marvel Strike Force. We can go in and sim most of your stuff for a day. You've got to go in and grind this thing. You can put it on auto while you're working or something, while you're doing something else. You can do that for sure, but you will need to grind it. You've one that's meant to blow every 10 years. Well, what was it? It was like a decade or so, or maybe 20 years ago, when Iceland had a volcano that went off so hard that they shut off all air traffic between North America and London. Like, you couldn't get planes through it. It was so crazy. Nice sound. I'm not gonna run this through 8 times. We'll do it later. I'll do it on my own time. When I got something, I can just run it and have nothing else going on. Oh, I'm almost to this though. I gotta get more stars to get to... I need 1 more star for... Let's see if I can do that next tier then. I don't think I can. Yeah, we're almost done with tier 3 of this. Tier 3 of the Arbiter missions is what I mean. Hey, good luck with your family business, Kilmo. Make sure to get that link and download it there, buddy. I appreciate the support. We can get this, and this will get us a blue crystal. Maybe. Don't get excited yet. Easy, your worship. Don't get excited. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. No, not good. Oh, we got it. We got it. Thank you. All right. She is not a legendary. Okay. Thanks, Kilmo. Name sounds aggressive. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 300 packs accessories for clearing the dungeons. Let's go do that. We mentioned I had to get a certain kind of accessory here, which would be in the Fire Knight. What was that about? Oh yeah, that was regeneration. And you said Limonisi is really good here, or is that something else? We can put Ugo in here. Nah, we'll do this. I find the Fire Knight really annoying. The stupid eyeballs on the shield. We ain't landing no debuffs on him, that's for sure. There you go. They are not getting him exposed with enough turn meter to do enough. There you go. Good job. I only got one there. Means I gotta do this 2 more times. If I ever get Cold Heart, she's really good for Fire Knight. Yeah. That's kind of the question, and that's the hard... so... I've not played a lot of gacha games over time. Usually the games I played are a little more directed with the farming. So this is a very interesting, you know, thing for me to do here. One more shot. Okay, there you go. That was probably too much. Let's see here. Got full turn meter over there. That's not good. You guys got to get it done with no turn meter. Are we going too fast or something? Like it's just got the timing off? Let that idiot fill his turn meter and then do the stuff. Ah. That's nice. He's turning back around now. Gonna be out here again with lots of turn meter. Somebody put an end to this here. There you go, big boy. All right, there you go. What's up, Alley Gal? How's it going? What are your plans today? ...2010 called Ejileka Kalokul. Ejafjala Jokul. Ejafjala Jokul. Ejafjala Jokul. I don't speak Icelandic. That is a serious name for a volcano. But yeah, I remember it disrupting air traffic between the United States and at least London, maybe even like all of Northern Europe for like weeks, if not longer. Couple late nights, take a relaxing day, never a bad idea. Close. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming roster reviews later. I gotta run some errands after we get done here. We'll be done shortly, and then once we get done, I'm gonna go run some errands, and I'll be back on with Galaxy Heroes roster reviews later in the day. Okay. Ascend a piece of gear one time. We can do that. It's not really... Not a lot of speed on that though, unfortunately, but... Okay. Doom Tower here. Can I get through this? I don't think I can. I think I've tried and it's not working. Try this. That part's good. Doing a lot of damage. That thing's gonna, I think that thing's gonna output a lot of damage here in a second. Or a bunch of guards, yikes. I don't know. Maybe we can get this done. Tholin has been a big deal for my... And actually, Lemonisi's doing some work here, too. Yeah, she's doing a lot of damage there. Nice. Now, I'll go run all that later. Let's do our silver keys right now. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm gonna run these and then we'll get out of here. Oh, man. You have to kill the correct priest to get your abilities all cool down quicker or just power. I'm just gonna power through it. Looks like my team is powering through. I'll tell you what, getting the high Katoon here on my roster has actually been a big deal. Because the one thing that Wukong did do for me in Arena was speed, and I didn't have any speed leaders until, you know, I get her, and now she's speed in every single game mode, and that's a big deal, and that's a benefit for me for sure. This is for sure. I'm doing better on the Doom Tower on this account than I was on my paid account. So if that tells you anything about how much better Tholin is than Wukong for me. Let's check the arena after this and see if I can do that. I will have spent 5 silver keys here. One more, there we go, okay. Keys use 4? No, that was more than 4. Whatever. Arena, check this one more time. Let's refresh. There's one. Sit down. All right. Nope. That's it for that round. Let me go check. I gotta be getting closer over here, though. We're getting closer, but we got the full day ahead of us to get that done. So this is the part, this is probably the part that I missed out on, where I should have been grinding that arena more and maybe setting my timer for every 15 minutes to get this done. And I probably should have more accuracy over here. So yeah, all right, well, I'll deal with that down the road. So anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap up our stream for today. We are still working Arbiter. I gotta get those affinity bonuses we were just looking at. We gotta get masteries unlocked, and then the rest is pretty simple. Not a lot of work left for me to do to get these tier 3 done for the Arbiter missions, which will give me 2 legendary tomes. I'll be able to probably max out Tholin by then with the legendary tomes, which will be excellent. I gotta do one more of these. Let's get this here. All right, folks, that's going to wrap us up for today. Let's go get those advanced missions, advanced quests, whatever. Grab our energy. We've almost got... I'm getting a lot of legendary tomes now, and that's a good thing. So I should have our boy or your boy maxed out here pretty soon. Anyway, everybody, hey, have a great day. I'll be back here later today with freebies. I hope you all have a pleasant day, and I'll see you very soon.